The court has also ordered Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan to pay a fine of 5 million naira to the federal government, as well as offer an apology in 2 national dailies. Breaking news, where moments ago, the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja actually orders the Senate to recall Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan representing Kogi Central to continue her legislative duties. The court says a 6-month suspension is excessive, and that suspension is in default of Section 14, subsection 2 of the Privileges Act of the Senate. The court also said the constituents must not be deprived of representation and that the Senate should review their laws on suspension. And the court has also ordered Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan to pay a fine of 5 million naira to the federal government, as well as offer an apology in 2 national dailies, as well as on Facebook, within 7 days.
National Assembly, my country people, now we go know whether Nigeria is a country of rule of law or lawlessness. We will know whether the Senate is a Senate of laws or it is filled with lawbreakers. People where they make laws for the poor but cannot live by those laws. You see this case of Senator Natasha, where don't they go on since when? So we must speak out against injustice, no matter who is informed. This kind of injustice and oppression must not be allowed to continue. So the case of Senator Natasha on her illegal suspension, now today they do the verdict for court. Remember, say she already get case of defamation where they carry her go court. Now Attorney General, now they filed the case on behalf of Senate President Akpabio. They even duplicate that case, carry and go another court. She was granted bail of self-recognition after the other bail of 50 million. And today now the day they won for the verdict of the illegal suspension. This case was initially assigned to Justice Obiora Egwatu. On the day we're supposed to give him final verdict, they petitioned the judge. So he had to recuse himself, he promoted himself from the case. They could reassign the case to another judge against Justice Binta Nyaku. Look at the mischief in delaying and time taking for this same case. Finally, today now they don't go back and forth. Today was the verdict. The judge, he finds Senator Natasha 5 million and an apology to the court. They say for contempt of court for the satirical apology where she been posted for her Facebook page. And then on the issue of the suspension, the judge agreed that the suspension cannot hold because you cannot suspend the senator for 6 months, which is about 181 days, because you are denying her people in Kogi Central representation, and has ordered the Senate to recall the Senator Natasha. So now we need to know whether the Nigerian Senate, who have initially been flouting court orders, even the one that stopped this suspension from the beginning, the Nigerian Senate must now recall Senator Natasha to go and continue her work, because any other thing is a travesty and it is a miscarriage of justice. Senator Godswill Akpabio, dear Senate President, sir, there have been Nigerian National Assembly before your administration, and the 10th Assembly will not be the end of National Assembly in Nigeria. Before you come, Senate Presidents don't boku back from the days of Senate President Nnamdi Azikiwe to Senate President Denis Osadebe, Senate President Nwafo Rizu, Dr. Joseph Wayas, Senator Yochi Ayu, Ame Ebute, Chuba Okadibo, Adolphus Wabara, Ken Namani, Anyimpa Yosayin, David Mark, Bukola Sarakis. They done plenty. Even myself, I go fit become Senate President, and I will not allow injustice to be done to you, because no matter who is involved, injustice is injustice. You must do the right thing. What exactly is the offense of Senator Natasha? When I say she disobeyed standing order, you suspend her, you stop her salary. Court don't order now for you to reinstate her. You must reinstate the senator, because even that same National Assembly, a senator led talks to go and steal the May symbol of authority 2018. By 2019, they vote him in as deputy Senate President. The one who was convicted of money laundering and sentenced to prison, how many days they suspend her? So the National Assembly standing order does not know how to take care of criminals amongst them. It is only women who speak out for their rights. Out of a Senate of 109 people, only 4 women. And now one of those women, they go through this persecution, because this is not a prosecution. You cannot, and at the same government, but they talk about a gender equality, 35% affirmative action. Yet out of 4 women, 1 is still undergoing persecution. Nigeria, we cannot continue like this. We must obey court orders and recall the senator immediately. And the other remaining 3 women, we they hear now, your silence is very loud. It is very audible. We can hear your silence. The 3 other female senators, Senator Eretihi Bakingibe, Senator Dr. Mrs. Talibo Hari Banigo, former Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Dr. Mrs. Jatoluronti Adebule, former Deputy Governor of Lagos State. That is, we can see your silence and hear it very loud. Women supporting women. Carry lie, make una continue. But if women don't support women, we men, we go support women. Una know when we talk, but we must talk, because this country, you cannot kill all of us. We must speak out for injustice, and the right thing must be done. Senate President Akpabio, the court has given its verdict. Recall Senator Natasha. You cannot deny the people of Kogi Central their own representation. They have a right to their senator. Same way your people in Akwa Ibom Northwest have a right for you to represent them. No Nigerian is more Nigerian than another Nigerian. Recall Senator Natasha. Is there more to this issue? I be get another thing where we know the talk. Make una recall the senator. Make una recall and make she go continue her work and leave all these shenanigans. Focus on serious matters, insecurity, inflation, hunger. People are dying. Leave Natasha to do her work for her people. God bless Nigeria. My name is Justice for Nigeria. Sorry, Peter for Nigeria.
Okay, so good news is that the Kogi Central people have again won. And I say that very deliberately. The victory, the Justice Bita Nyaku's judgment for the Nigerian Senate to recalling Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan back to the Senate is not a victory for Senator Natasha. It is not in favor of Senator Natasha. It doesn't also mean that it favors Senator Godswill Akpabio. It only favors the Kogi Central people. And that is a people-centric victory. Thank God for you to know that it is not for the favor of Senator Natasha. She was asked to pay 5 million naira and then apologize for contempt of court. It means that the court ignored her, ignored the egos, ignored the fight of these 2 persons. And that's what we expected Senator Akpabio to have done. Your people is enjoying so much of benefit having you as a senator. They are proud that their son is the Senate president. They can see that you are putting them on the political map of this country, and then you are there, you have your own benefit, you're able to employ a few of your ADGs. But then did you consider the Kogi Central people? And that is the point. The point is we must register that this particular, and our focus as a government, as institutions, whether it is the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary, let it continually be focused. I like what this, again, this is not to say that we've gotten everything right, but this judgment seems to be a people-centric focus, a people-centric one. Kogi Central people got this. So when we were crying all of this, why? What we are looking at, why do you deprive the people? There were several things to have done that would reduce Senator Natasha's personality, that would humble her. And like I've said on this platform before, Senator Natasha is an elite. The senator does not need the senator feed. With what God has done for her in favor, in blessings, and in the works of her hands, she's shown that she can survive. She's an elite. Ababi is an elite. Ababi has been in politics since 2002, virtually. Has been in politics since 1990s. But he became a commissioner in 2002. It means that he's been active. He's benefited so much. He's been two-time governor. He's been NDDC or Niger Delta minister. What has he not achieved? So, but which people have been losing? The Kogi Central people. And I beg the Nigerian Senate to follow in the leading of the Nigerian judiciary on this particular judgment that says the Nigerian people of Kogi Central should not be disenfranchised or enfranchised, should not be deprived, should not be removed in the political scheme of things for them to benefit what democracy, because actually the reason why democracy is chosen or is named the most or the best system of government is because it is focused on the people. It gives the people power to decide who leads them, power to decide policies and programs and projects that benefit them, power to decide how their future. That is what makes democracy huge. And so all of this must be put in view, and that is what we keep asking our politicians to know. I don't care about the fight that you have. As long as the people benefit, that's fine. If your fight doesn't infringe, doesn't stop, doesn't become an obstacle, a stumbling block, doesn't make development transparent for the people, then that becomes a problem. So while you have your issues with Natasha, deal with it. If Natasha has done something, like I said, if she has committed a crime, like the judge said, there are several ways to have done your internal discipline, suspending her and removing all forms of benefit. And it is not on record that for any reason there is an assistant senator, or maybe it's somebody that has sent development to the people on her behalf to say whatever was supposed to be accrued to the people, even if she's not here, it has not been so. It means that the people have been deprived for over 100, they'll be deprived literally for over 180 days. That is demonic. That is wicked. And the people that are defending this cause online, there are people that are enjoying the benefit. Even if your senator is docile, even if your senator is an Agbamu or is a dunce like Muhammad Buhari, where they say you know where for London, today know they go they pray for her. Who say you that prayer? A country that you took to the ground and buried it alive. You expect to be alive and be jumping and shining. When you kill the country, then you finish and you hand over to your twin brother to put nail in the coffee, and you expect to be hailing and heading and jumping. This is God is sleep. Mona they pray for them anywhere. All of them, Mona go to Juju, Mona they pray for them. So back to the point, the people must be the focus. The people must be the focus. Kogi Central people deserves to be heard. So I don't know. The court has given judgment. Like I said, this is not in favor of anybody. Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, this doesn't favor them. All of them, their ego have been bruised. Natasha's ego have been bruised. Want to pay 5 million, apologize for the satirical post, you content of court. Akpoti-Uduaghan, yes, at this moment, forget about whatever you have in our record this woman immediately. All of this is telling you, we don't care about you, the people. We should continue on this pedestal. Let the people be the focus. I don't care what is elite. Is Natasha going to go hungry? If Akpoti-Uduaghan leaves Senate president, do you think she is ever going to suffer? People leave commissioner for 7. I know somebody that was just a former House of Rep member for 4 years. Bloodily rich. You know the kind of kickbacks and money. So let the Kogi Central people, congratulations. Now it is your time now to put pressure to ensure that, because in this country, court judgment doesn't change anything. You should put pressure to ensure that your representation, I don't care to know who the name is, ensure that your representation is sent back to the National Assembly and your goals are met. All the list, everything that you have missed, get them ready. Kogi Central people, no. Do whatever you can do, anything you want to do, physically, spiritually, emotionally, socially, anything you can do to ensure that your voice is heard. Whoever you give, and then in 2027, you cannot decide who you are going to. And if you think the person has done well to return back to Senate, go ahead and do. But take up this opportunity. It is your own. You are the one being disenfranchised. Natasha has been out of Senate. Yes, I know she feels the pulse of her people. She's been bothered about it. But who is the biggest loser? Now you be the biggest loser. Don't joke with this time. Akpoti-Uduaghan, settle Kogi Central people. Let them have their voice back. Whatever they need to do, let everything be sorted. At least this is an elder talking. I am settling the matter now, because for me, these two elephants that are fighting, the grass should not suffer, because the grass has suffered too much. It is time for let the elephant also go to the corner. May elephants go rest. May the grass rise, because they don't let grass grow again.